Solar brothers and sisters, good morning to all. Today topic is gram equivalent concept and relationship between empirical formula and molecular formula. Gram equivalent concept explain gram equivalent mass of the substance like acid, base, salt, ion, oxidizing agent and reducing agent. Relationship between empirical formula and molecular formula explain to calculate the molecular formula for the compounds. We have to discuss one by one. First, gram equivalent concept. Let us consider general chemical equilibrium reaction. That is equation A plus B gives C plus D. General chemical reaction A and B are the reactant. This acts as a oxidizing agent. This acts as a reducing agent. Oxidizing agent nothing but number of electron gained by the molecule. Reducing agent nothing but number of electron lost by the molecule. Both are reactant. These are product. According to the concept of gram equivalent or equivalent mass, there is no need to balance the redox reaction. Here formula equivalent mass weight of reactant by equivalent weight of reactant or gram equivalent mass should be equal to molar mass by equivalent mass. Concept of gram equivalent or equivalent can be explained by the equivalent mass. Equivalent mass there is no unit, but gram equivalent mass unit gram per equivalent. Here molar mass unit gram per mole. Equivalent mass unit equivalent per mole. So unit for gram equivalent nothing but gram per equivalent. By using this equation, we can find out the gram equivalent mass of the substance like acid, base, salt, oxidizing agent and reducing agent. We have to discuss one by one. First, acid. Equivalent mass of acid should be equal to molar mass of acid divided by basicity. Basicity nothing but the number of replaceable hydrogen ion per molecules. For example, is HCl, HNO3, H2SO4, H3PO3, H3PO4, Another one, acetic acid. First three are example for mineral acids. Mineral acid or laboratory reagent or strong acid. This one example for oxy acids of phosphorus. That is a compounds of phosphorus. This one example for carboxylic acid. Basicity, here HCl nitric acid is a basicity 1, sulfuric acid basicity 2, phosphorus acid and orthophosphoric acid, this basicity explained by the structure. For example, H3PO3, OH, OH, hydrogen. Hydrogen bond phosphorus explain reducing nature of H3PO3. Here common OH group, 2 OH group. Hydrogen attached with oxygen, this hydrogen can be replaced. So basicity 2. This one is a basicity 3. Here basicity 1, totally common hydrogen, totally 4 hydrogen. Which hydrogen can be easily replaced? Carboxylic hydrogen can easily replace. So basicity of carboxylic acid is a 1. Clear? Okay. Next, find out the any one of the gram equivalent mass of the acid. For example, equivalent mass of sulfuric acid. Formula H2SO4. First find out the molar mass of sulfuric acid. H2SO4. Common hydrogen 2 hydrogen. Hydrogen molar mass 1. So 2. Sulfur 1 sulfur molar mass 32. Oxygen 4. 4 into 16. This is 16, 64. So molar mass of sulfuric acid 98. Find out the equivalent mass. H2SO4. What is the formula for equivalent mass? Molar mass divided by basicity. What is the molar mass? 98. What is the basicity? Commonly replaceable hydrogen atom in the compound, 2 replaceable hydrogen atom. So divided by 2. So answer 49. What is the gram equivalent mass of H2SO4? That is 49 gram per equivalent. This is the answer. This type of question may be asked in 1 mark. Next one, base. Equivalent mass of base should be equal to molar mass divided by acidity. Acidity nothing but number of replaceable OH minus ion per molecule. For example, NaOH, KOH, CaOH twice, barium hydroxide, that is a BaOH twice, AlOH thrice, and FeOH thrice. Here commonly replaceable OH group, so N factor for both 1, here N factor 2, here N factor 3. By using this concept, we have to find out the gram equivalent mass of the base. Equivalent mass of NaOH. First find out a molar mass of NaOH. Sodium molar mass 23, oxygen molar mass 16, hydrogen molar mass 1. So 23 plus 16 plus 1. So 40. What is the acidity of NaOH? 1. What is acidity? Number of replaceable OH minus ion concentration. Here only one OH group replaced. So equivalent mass of NaOH 40 divided by 1. That is a gram equivalent mass of NaOH, that is a 40 gram per equivalent. Next concept, salt. What is the formula? Equivalent mass of salt should be equal to molar mass divided by total positive or negative charge on ions. These are the formula. For example, sodium carbonate, potassium sulfate, calcium carbonate, potassium nitrate. These are the example for salt. First one, sodium carbonate. First, sodium carbonate is split into Na plus and CO3 2 minus. Common sodium, 2 sodium, so 2 times. Sodium valency 1. Totally common sodium 2 valency. So total positive charge 2, total negative charge 2. First find out molar mass of the sodium carbonate. Here sodium molar mass 23, 2 into 23 plus carbon molar mass 12. Next oxygen molar mass 16, that is a 3 into 16. That is 46, 12, 48. So 106. Molar mass of sodium carbonate 106. What is the formula? Equivalent mass of sodium carbonate. What is the formula? Equivalent mass of salt should be equal to molar mass divided by total positive charge or total negative charge. So 106 by 2, that is 53. That is gram equivalent mass of sodium carbonate, Na2CO3. 53 gram per equivalent. Next, ions. What is the formula? Equivalent mass of ions should be equal to molar mass divided by charge of ions. For example, this aluminium Al 3 plus Fe2 plus Na plus. Find out equivalent mass of Al3 plus. What is the formula for equivalent mass of ion? Molar mass divided by charge on the ion. Aluminium is a atomic mass 13, molar mass 27. Next, charge on the ion. What is the charge on the ion? 3. What is the answer? 9. So, gram equivalent mass of Al3 plus should be equal to, that is 9 gram per equivalent. These are the formula. Ions, equivalent mass of ions should be equal to molar mass divided by charge on the ions. Next concept, oxidizing agent and reducing agent. Equivalent mass of oxidizing agent should be equal to molar mass of oxidizing agent or reducing agent divided by number of electrons gained or lost by the molecules. These are the formula for the oxidizing agent and reducing agent. First one, oxidizing agent. The best powerful oxidizing agent is potassium dichromate. Potassium dichromate, potassium permanganate. Here we are discussing about compound that is a potassium dichromate. Here chromate ion undergo oxidized to form Cr3 plus and produce the water. Common oxygen, 7 oxygen, here 1 oxygen, so 7 times. This water can be balanced by the H plus because of in the presence of acid. Potassium dichromate can be explained or act as in the presence of acid, any mineral acid. So H plus, here common hydrogen, 14 hydrogen. Common chromium, 2 chromium. 7 oxygen, 14 hydrogen, balanced. Next, balance the charges. What is the charges? 6 positive charge, 14 positive charge. Same charge balance in the opposite direction. Here 6, 14, 8 positive charge remaining. Here common negative charge, 2 negative charge. Common negative charge require, so 6 electron require. So number of electron gained by the molecules will be equal to 6. What is the formula? Equivalent mass of K2Cr2O7. First find out molar mass of K2Cr2O7. Potassium, common potassium, 2 potassium. Potassium molar mass 39. Common chromium, 2 chromium, 2 into chromium molar mass 52. Common oxygen, 7 oxygen, oxygen molar mass 16. 7 into 16. Here 78, 104, 112. Totally 4, 9, It is a 294. Molar mass of K2Cr2O7 294. Find out the equivalent mass of K2Cr2O7. It is a equivalent mass of K2Cr2O7 formula, molar mass 294, equivalent mass. Here how many electron gain? 6 electron gain. This would be equal to 49. So gram equivalent mass of K2Cr2O7, it is a 49 gram per equivalent. Another one, reducing agent. Reducing agent best example FeSO4. That is a ferrous sulfate, sodium thiosulfate. These are the example for reducing agent. What is the valency of iron? Iron valency 2. So Fe2 plus. Fe2 plus converted into Fe3 plus. How many electron lost? Only one electron lost. So first find out molar mass of ferrous sulfate. Molar mass of FeSO4. Here iron molar mass 56, sulfur molar mass 32, oxygen molar mass 16. So 4 into 16. That is 56 plus 32 plus 64. $152. So first find out equivalent mass. Equivalent mass of ferrous sulfate should be equal to 152. What is the formula for equivalent mass of ferrous sulfate? Equivalent mass of ferrous sulfate should be equal to molar mass of ferrous sulfate divided by number of electron lost. Here how many electron lost? 1 electron lost. So divided by 1. So this would be equal to 152. Finally, gram equivalent mass of FeSO4, that is a ferrous sulfate, should be equal to 152 gram per equivalent. Next, empirical formula and molecular formula. The empirical formula and the molecular formula can be explained to calculate the molar mass of the substance or molecular formula for the substance. Empirical formula and molecular formula can be explained by the chemical formula, that is types of chemical formula. There are two types of chemical formula. First one empirical formula, another one molecular formula. First we are discuss about empirical formula. Empirical formula represented as the simplest whole number ratio of different kinds of atom present in the molecule of the compounds. For example, empirical formula for first one glucose so be equal to CH2O. Another one benzene CH. Another one hydrogen peroxide OH. Empirical formula for glucose CH2O, benzene CH, hydrogen peroxide OH. Next one molecular formula. Molecular formula represent as exact number of different kinds of atom present in the molecules of the compounds. For example, molecular formula for glucose, that is a C6H12O6. Another one molecular formula for benzene, C6H6. Another one molecular formula for hydrogen peroxide, H2O2. Here one molecules of glucose which containing the 6 atom of carbon and 12 atom of hydrogen and 6 atom of oxygen. One molecules of benzene which containing 6 atom of hydrogen and 6 atom of hydrogen. One molecules of hydrogen peroxide which containing 2 atoms of hydrogen and 2 atoms of oxygen. Next, we have to calculate empirical formula and molecular formula, that is a relationship between empirical formula and molecular formula. Molecular formula should be equal to N into empirical formula. N nothing but integer. That is, N should be equal to molar mass divided by empirical formula mass. What is the molecular formula? Molecular formula nothing but should be equal to N into empirical formula. Empirical is N nothing but integer like 1, 2, 3, etc. So N formula, that is equal to molar mass divided by empirical formula mass. If N is equal to 1, molecular formula should be equal to empirical formula. Next, to calculate empirical formula and molecular formula. To calculation of empirical formula and molecular formula. To calculate empirical formula and molecular formula, we have to follow the different types of step. First one, step 1. Conversion of mass percentage into grams. These are the first point. Another one, step 2. Convert into the number of moles of each element. These are the step 2. Another one, step 3. To calculate simplest whole number. Another one, step 4. To calculate empirical formula. These are the 4 steps to follow or to calculate empirical formula and molecular formula. Step 1, conversion of mass percentage into grams. Step 2, converted into number of moles of each element. Step 3, to calculate simplest whole number. Step 4, to calculate empirical formula. First, if knowing about the empirical formula, next we have to find out the molecular formula. These are the simplest way. For example, element, carbon, hydrogen, oxygen. Mass percentage. Here carbon 32%, hydrogen 4%, oxygen 64%. Next, mass percentage converted into grams. (32 grams), 4 grams, 64 grams. Next, molar mass. Molar mass of carbon 12, hydrogen 1, oxygen 16. Next, relative number of moles. How to find out number of moles? Mass divided by molecular mass. Here, what is the mass? 32, molecular mass 12. That is the answer 2.66. Here, what is the mass? 4 divided by 1, that is a 4. Next, what is the mass? 16 divided by 64. Not 16. 64 divided by 16, that is a 4. Next, simplest ratio. Simplest ratio obtained by the relative number of moles is divided by least value of this topic. Here 4, 4. This one is a least value. So what is the simplest ratio? 2.66 divided by 2.66. Here 4 by 2.66. Here 4 divided by 2.66. Next, whole number ratio. It's a 2.66 divided by 2.66, 1. 4 divided by 2.66, that is a 1.5. 4 divided by 2.6, that is a 1.5. The fraction value, how to convert it to whole number. So multiply by 2, that is a 2, so 3, this is a 3. Any organic compound which containing the elements carbon, hydrogen, oxygen, mass percentage given, first converted into grams, next find out the molar mass, next calculate the relative number of moles, next find out the simplest ratio. Simplest ratio obtained by the relative number of moles divided by the lowest value. Next find out the whole number ratio. By using this number, first we have to find out the empirical formula. What is a carbon? Common carbon, 2 carbon, that is a C2. Common hydrogen, 3 hydrogen. Common oxygen is a 3 oxygen. This is known as a molecular formula for the organic compound. If n value 1, next find out this one is a empirical formula for the compound. If n value 1, next find out the molecular formula. What is a molecular formula? Molecular formula should be equal to C2H3O3 if n is equal to 1. Suppose if n is equal to 2, if n is equal to 2, this formula becomes C4H6O6. This molecular formula depends upon the n factor. So molecular formula should be equal to n into empirical formula. N nothing but molar mass divided by empirical formula mass. This is known as a relationship between molecular formula and empirical formula. Let us recap the gram equivalent concept. That is equivalent mass or gram equivalent mass will be equal to molar mass divided by equivalent mass. By using this formula, we have to find out the gram equivalent mass of the substance like acid, base, salt, ion, oxidizing agent and reducing agent. Next, empirical formula. It represented as simplest whole number ratio of different kinds of atom present in the molecule. Next, molecular formula. It represented as exact number of different kinds of atom present in the molecules of the compound. Next, relation between molecular formula and empirical formula. Molecular formula should be equal to n into empirical formula. This concept very important concept in both theory and NEET. You have to practice all the formulas and the concept and get highest mark. Good luck.